Can we have a Black Widow movie already, Marvel? Come on! What is going on, Draw It To crew? Ramny here with a brand new How to Draw episode. Here in this episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw Black Widow as she appears in the upcoming Avengers Infinity War, which is going to come out this week, Wednesday, here in Thailand where I live. I am very excited, as I'm sure you guys all are as well. Before we begin, if you guys are brand new to this channel, welcome. Here in this channel, I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from movies, video games, TV shows, comics, books, and more. So if you guys like what you see, definitely hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the notification icon so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a brand new drawing tutorial video. I have not done a Black Widow tutorial in this channel yet, believe it or not, so this is the first one. I did do a speed drawing a while back during, like, I think Civil War of Black Widow, but it was just a speed drawing. Now in Infinity War, she looks a little different. She's got blonde hair, she's got a different outfit on, and she's got a vest over her jumpsuit, and she's got a different weapon that she wields. So that's what we're going to be drawing today. Now, you guys, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but in the comics, there is a different Black Widow. I believe her name was Yelena Belova, who is blonde. So I'm wondering if this is Natasha Romanoff taking on a different identity as Yelena Belova because of the Sokovia Accords, what happened during Civil War. So I'm wondering if that's the case here. If it is, interesting. But I'll find out soon enough, you guys, because the movie's coming up soon. Are you ready to draw? Here are the tools that you're going to need for this tutorial. You're going to need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different sized nibs for inking. As you are watching this tutorial, keep in mind three things. Number one, if you feel like this video is going way too fast, you have the option to pause it or to press that slow speed button down at the bottom right of the video screen so that you guys can slow down the video. Number two, keep in mind as well that in order for me to cut this video tutorial short, I omitted a lot of details. So feel free to add more details if you guys want, add fewer details if you guys want to as well. Modify your drawings as you wish. And of course, number three, as I've mentioned many times before when we're drawing movie characters, if they look nothing like the actor or actress that is playing the character, like in this case, if she looks nothing like Scarlett Johansson, that's completely fine as well. And if your drawings look different than mine, that's fine as well too. So just be happy with what you have. Anyway, having said all of that, let's get right to the tutorial. All right, you guys, so for this Black Widow tutorial, I've got my paper in landscape mode. Now, the thing with Black Widow is she's wearing a vest over her, it looks like her original costume. So we're gonna be drawing two layers over her. And we're only gonna be drawing up to the waist here because for time purposes. So let's get started. First thing is we're going to draw a circle right here, about this big. Okay, now I'm used to drawing a circle like this, but I know a lot of people, it takes a while for them to draw a circle. So make sure you just take your time, pause the video, slow it down if you need to. Okay, there you go. Now with Black Widow, I'm going to slowly just draw a line, not quite down the center of the circle, but more to the left. And that's going to be the center of the face. So that's what I've done. I'm going to bring her face closer, and I want to make the jaw pointier, as Scarlett Johansson does have a pointy jaw, you know, not the manly jaws that we have in our male superheroes. She's got a pointier chin. Okay, there's the head. We're going to make some room over here because we're gonna draw the hair a little bit later on. Okay, so here's the neck. Don't draw it too big. Okay, and here are the shoulders. The shoulders actually go like this. Let me fix that a little more, just straight on like that. And the other shoulder goes down like this. Okay, there. Now we're going to draw the chest. Let's start over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line going out like this. And then right here, I'm going to figure out where the shoulder is going to go. Okay, so about this distance. Don't make it too far this way because it just looks weird. So a little closer to the neck here, and an oval. Don't make that oval too big either, you guys. So that's a good size right there. And over here, you don't see much of that oval. You only see like a little sliver. Okay, so now let's start forming the body. And the body is going to be pointing to the left here. So let's get started with that. Actually, before we do anything, I'm going to draw a line from here to here. That's going to be the part of the vest, and you guys will find out what that is later on. And then a little bit lower than that is going to be the underside of the chest. So let's just mark that off so that we know where things are going to go. And I'm actually going to round that off right here. Okay, so you guys see that it's a bit of a curve. There you go. Now let's give her the chest right there. And then this goes, it curves in and down like that. Okay, now here, this goes in and it gets narrower here in the waist, a little bit down, and then goes back out. Now you want to make sure that you're not making this too skinny, because I mean, like I said, she does have layers on, so she does have a little bit of thickness to her size. And the other thing too is you don't want to make this too long. So I'm actually going to section off where I think the chest is, or where I think the torso is going to end. So just a little bit below where it starts to, it gets narrow and it starts to widen again. Right here, just going to draw a line like this. So this is going to be Black Widow's vest over here. Just fixing that up. There you go. Now I'm going to draw this center line going down this way so that we know where the center of her torso is going to be. So it goes like that, goes down here, and then comes out over here. Okay, at this point you want this line to go back up. There. Okay, let's bring this wider. This goes wider. I'm going to leave it there. So I'm just going to draw a line right here. That's where I'm going to cut off my drawing. Okay, here's the chest, or sorry, the arm now goes from here. This is where the armpit's going to go. And I'm just going to draw it like this first. Okay, narrower than the shoulder. And then from here, I go down, and it sort of almost meets this line here. Meets right there. So that's how I have it. Okay, let me draw this a little bit bigger. Like I said, you guys, I have a tendency, and it's just me, to draw the head a little too small to begin with. But that's how it is when you're drawing. Sometimes you'll need to change stuff, and that's fine. Okay, so what I did is I just adjusted the size of the head there. Okay, and then the other arm is going to come. So imagine this arm sort of comes down here. Here's just a bit of the bicep here. And then from here, it just goes out to there, like that. Okay, I'm going to bring that a little bit lower maybe. There, because you want to try to keep this about the same. The bicep line, that is. There. Now I have the general shape for Black Widow. Let's go ahead and fill in the details of this figure. Okay, let me zoom in, and let's start off with the head and the face, actually. So let me see if I can zoom in as close as I can. That's actually the closest I can zoom in without the resolution getting too bad. I actually want to zoom out a little more so there's some room to draw the hair. So I'm going to switch my pencil here. There's a lot of change in Black Widow's appearance, mainly in this movie she's got blonde hair, which she does have or a version of the Black Widow in the comics does have blonde hair. I don't think it's Natasha Romanoff, but there is a Black Widow with blonde hair, so, and who wears a gray suit. So I think this is a callback to that. Anyway, let's find the eyes. Now, at this point, I'm going to tell you guys that if your drawings look nothing like Scarlett Johansson, the actress, don't worry about it too much, okay? A lot of people get caught up in trying to make their drawings look like the actors and actresses, and if you do that, you're doomed to fail because, you know, you'll never be happy with your drawing. So, you know, as long as it looks like the character, that's fine. Okay, so I drew the nose and then the eye line over here. Let me actually bring the eye line a little bit higher, just slightly, and the nose a little higher. Okay, so there you go. I'm even going to draw like the forehead so that I know where the forehead line is going to go. Okay, now, eyes. Big, start right here, curve, and then here, curve this straight line, and curves up like that. Okay, start off with a curve here. I'm going to make the top curve thicker than the bottom curve, and I'm going to make it pointy at the end, like eyelashes. Okay, same thing over here. If you guys are unsure about your eye placement, don't draw them too dark. There you go. Now I know for sure she's not going to look like Scarlett Johansson. The eyes are a little too far apart, so I'm just going to fix that. And this is where I actually also, if I were drawing this on my own time and not recording, I would also be, you know, this is where I would spend most of my time too, is trying to get the face right. Okay, there you go. I think that's okay for now. Let's draw the rest of the face and then see if we need to adjust anything else. Okay, here's the bottom of the nose, right? And with the nose, I'm going to start up here to draw a line going down. I'm going to draw a little V on this side of the line. So imagine this line, I'm going to draw a V on this side. And that, of course, is the bottom of the nose. Okay, the line kind of going down. From that V, the sides of the nose here, the other side over here. Now, it's going to take a lot of adjusting just to try to get that right. And get it to the shape that you want. Now, Scarlett Johansson does have a very distinct nose, and I'm not trying to go for the way that her nose goes, but I'm just going to try to, ooh, what did I do there? I'm gonna try to go for a bit of a sexy look here. I don't think I'm doing a very good job, to be honest. All right. So, like I said, it might take you guys a while. Sure, it's taking me a while. Okay. We'll go with that for now, and we'll see if we can adjust things later on. Okay, big lips, start right here. Down, down. Little dip here just below the nose. Line going across. And then lower lip a little bit bigger. Goes like that. Just going to adjust the eyes here. Okay, there's the pupil. Doesn't touch the bottom part of the eye. It shouldn't. Okay, now I'm going to adjust this eye because it's the one that's messing everything up. Okay. Okay. Now the thing with this eye, it's going to be covered with the hair. So I'm not going to worry about the end of it too much, because it will be covered with the hair going like this. So I'm just going to worry about the part that sticks out. Okay, there you go. I'm going to adjust the chin. I'm going to bring the chin a little bit lower because that chin is just a little too small. And this is what I mean by, you know, your lines are, don't make your lines perfect the first time around. It's always good to leave some room for making mistakes and things. Okay, so what I did now is I widened it. There you go. And then I'm gonna eyebrows there and there. Okay, there you go. Okay, now let's draw the hair. The part is going to be right here. And I'm going to draw the hair a little bit higher up than the top of the head. You want to give it some volume. I'm going to just faintly erase the size of the head there. Draw the bottom of the ear right here, and the hair is going to go over that. So from here it goes out this way, and here kind of goes this way, and then comes down. So let's draw the hair now. I think I gave her too much of a Asian eyes. I'm going to fix that later on when I ink it, but that's fine. Okay, so there you go. Your hair is going down, and then here puffs up a little bit, and then curls into where the neck is there and here. Okay, so excuse me, it took a little while, but now let's give volume to the hair. Okay, I'm not going to draw every single individual strand, but I'm going to draw these waves to show how the hair flows on the head. So it goes from the part, comes out this way, right? There you go. Okay, from the part, comes out to the sides. This goes this way, and then this goes down. It curves in like this. Okay, don't forget right here too. There. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. There you go. Give her some cheekbones right here. Not too much, not too much. And we're good. We're good for now. There. Okay. Dot in the middle of the eyes for the pupils. There you go. And line underneath. And that's good for now. So let me zoom out. Now let's work on the upper chest first. And let's get those details in. Okay. Okay, so first things first, we're going to be drawing like a part that separates like this side of the vest and this side of the vest. And this is where the zipper is at. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw two lines. First one goes this way. Oops, goes like that. Okay. And then goes out like this. And it tucks underneath the hair there. The other line is going to start right here. It's going to go this way. And then follows that line like that. So that's just two different layers of material. Okay, now this, let's go back over here. Now we're going to draw a line going all the way to this part of the neck. So a little bit below the chin, like that. And then I'm going to erase this. This goes up to the neck, almost touches the chin, and then goes around the neck, like that, and then you don't see much of it because it gets covered. Okay, from here I'm going to draw a line going across. This is going to be like a buckle. From here it goes like this to there, down, and goes back like that. So that's a strap with buckles. There's going to be 2 buckles, so 1, 2. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, I'm going to draw another line from here. This goes up, and you see the neckline here? It sort of follows the neckline. There you go. Okay, there. Now, the vest itself, she does have these straps over here, so I'm going to draw those lines. And then she has a thing that tucks into the armpit, kind of like Captain America does. So from the armpit, it goes up to mid-shoulder, like that. And then another one from here, from the shoulder, goes down and under the armpit again. So as you go towards the armpit, it gets narrower. Okay, right here is going to be a strap, right here. And then right here, I'm just gonna make it stick out. Okay, now the vest itself. Okay, so we kind of drew the outline of the vest, but the vest itself is going to come out like this. And then there. So imagine this whole thing now is the vest. Oh yeah, on this side, let's draw that strap as well, and it just looks like this. And then here's the buckle right there. Okay, so there you go. Now we've got the vest. Let's work on the vest. 2 lines over here, like that. So 2 lines and then 2 lines here. Don't draw them in too dark yet. Okay, from here under the chest here, we've got a line going like a strap that goes all the way to the back. Do that twice. Okay, and then again below it. So you want this to curve naturally to the body. So you want this strap to sort of give the Scarlet Johansson, Black Widow, a nice shape, right? You want those curves to show the 3D-ness of her figure. Okay, there you go. Now, she does have like an element of green. Starts from the strap, goes out this way. Okay, you don't really see that over here. It goes down, and then down to here. Okay, we've got the bottom. Goes like this, and then goes into the side. Oh, sorry, I forgot that I had zoomed in. So it goes down, and it just goes into the side like this. So this is going to be like a green element, and then right here, it's going to be piping. So I'm just going to double up on that line. Okay, and then sort of shows up here, and just goes down the side. Like that. So let me do that twice, so that you have, it looks like 2 solid lines. Okay, underneath here in the middle, I'm going to draw a buckle, another buckle here. And that's what the MCU costumes are really about. It's very militaristic. So lots of buckles and straps. Okay, another buckle there in the same spot on the other side, and another one here. And just there. Okay, 2 lines from here, this way, and this way. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then this is like a zipper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 lines on each side, on either side of the center line, so that it looks like a zipper line. Okay, and it sort of goes down to there, And over here, you've got another strap that goes from this side over to the other side, just a tiny bit like that. Goes over the zipper, and then a little circle right there. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's close that in. And then same thing over here, same size. There. All right, she's got 2 more straps, so do the exact same thing we did here, up here. So here's the buckle, and then 2 lines from the buckle to the side. Same thing here. There. Okay, and I'm just gonna fix the zipper. I'm just gonna double up on these lines, and it's this one right here that we're gonna double up. There. Okay, she's got 2 pockets, and the pockets are essentially just rectangles underneath. There you go, with a line going in the center. There. All right, so, and then up here at the shoulder, down the shoulder a little bit, it goes like that, underneath this strap here, and then it goes from there, curves, and goes off to the side like this. Okay, did that twice, and same thing on that side. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Let me draw that shoulder on that side. Climb that in. There you go. Okay, so that's good. Now let's do the arm. Let's do the arm. She's got a shoulder pad, and that shoulder pad starts over here. She's got a strap that goes from the armpit going to the other side of the arm. So we'll start with that. The shoulder pad actually starts up here at the top, goes this way, and then down, and then underneath the shoulder, or underneath that strap, and it goes out like this. Okay. And then right here, you want to give it this, kind of like Captain America. His costume has a shoulder pad. I feel like Black Widow has kind of adopted Captain America's look there a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line going down like this, and then out 2 lines up at the top. There you go, extra padding on the shoulder pad. All right, now she's also got, I'm going to draw a line from here, goes down like this, and this sort of follows in the arm area like that. Right, and then let's shape the bicep here. Okay, another strap over here that covers the, like the elbow, and then the elbow pad comes out like that. Okay, and then this line just follows down the forearm like this. And that's pretty much it. If you guys want to give it some texture, you can draw lines there, draw lines over here. You can even draw lines like right here, it goes up and down. Here as well. Okay, right here. And then over here, the lines go this way. There you go. And then on the shoulder, lines go this way. So it really does, I mean, it's up to you how much detail you want to add to this costume. Okay, on this side, you don't really see much of the shoulder pads or anything like that. I'm just going to draw a tiny little line right there. Okay, I'm going to draw a strap right here. Oop. That flew off. There you go. You don't even see the elbow pad, really. And then it just goes down. And then she's got her Black Widow gauntlets that actually start over here on this side. And over here, I guess you see a little bit of it, so I'm just going to draw a little thing here. Okay, Black Widow gauntlets, like that. You don't really see much of this line right here, so I'm just going to draw it here on the side, and then here on the side as well. Okay, I'm going to draw another line here in the gauntlets, and this is just going to draw several lines like that. So this is kind of her signature electric gauntlets. There you go. All right, so that's that. We're good. Let's just give her some texture down here at the bottom, but I'm not going to go into much anything else with it. So I'm going to draw the belt, and it starts right here, and it goes down a little like that. Okay, right here is going to be a rectangle, front of the belt. Okay, and then from here going back again to the side. There you go. I'm going to draw two lines there. And then right here she's got these square pockets with pouches, I guess that's what they are. Square pouches. There you go, and there you go. And then more square pouches all the way to the back. So you just want to keep drawing those pouches until you reach the side. Okay, and then just part of the costume here, she's got a line going down like this. Same thing on the other side. The buckle itself does have this line, and then backwards C shape, and then another line going down. Okay, and that is how I'm going to leave that. The last thing I'm going to do is draw her weapon. So imagine that she's holding her weapon from this arm. So she's holding it and it goes out this way. So right around here, I'm just gonna draw two lines and start shaping them, make them parallel with each other, and then close it off right there. Okay, so this is some sort of staff that's got very intricate details. So something that we haven't quite seen with Black Widow before. So yeah, and then kind of like a candy cane, he's got these intricate blue and white patterns around it. So I'm just trying to create some what do you call it? So rings or something that wraps around. So it's thicker in some parts and then thinner in some parts. So making it look like that. And of course the top, you want to leave the top as well, like that. So thick, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, and so on until you reach the end. Okay? And then, well, I'm just going to leave it like that, really. Just maybe the lines over here. And after that, I think we're good to go. Maybe fix the nose. I'm just going to fix my nose so you guys don't have to do that. We'll see how it goes. Okay? So you guys, let me finalize the video here and say that is all that I have for you guys for Black Widow. If you guys did that, you were pretty much finished. Add as much details as you need, add as little detail as you need. It's all up to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. You guys, that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end. I appreciate it so much. So if you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please head on over to the Google Plus community and post your artwork there, or head on over to Instagram, post your artwork and tag me at Draw2 so that I can see it and so that everybody else can enjoy your masterpieces. A lot of you guys are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos and to do my tutorials, do my drawings and stuff like that. If you guys are interested in those, I have a list down in the description below. It's actually a link to another website where I make a list of all the materials that I use, so be sure to check that out. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you liked this video, commented down below, nice comments of course, or shared this video with your friends in your social media. Of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can download the free coloring page of the Black Widow tutorial that we did in this video. Again, you guys, the links to all of those are down in the description below. Finally, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video.